my god.
I'm fine.
And we are in.
Oh, hey. Hi.
Oh,
it's
sweet.
me. It's me.
I'm looking at this camera.
Okay.
Steven better be on that game tonight.
What?
Are you-
Wait.
That's what Brett said.
Yeah.
Did you just use my full name?
He did.
How
Doxed.
very dare you?
But spelled wrong.
Yeah, but it's spelled wrong.
God,
Steven.
you used a V?
Steven.
Ah!
You've only done, a couple streams and shows with him.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Maybe if you were in the Thursday Patreon game, you would know. He would know how to spell it.
Before we start,
Goddamn.
I've been muting that chat, and I came back and there's like 97, 98
Yeah, we're
messages.
very active this week.
Why are you guys active?
Because the finale is coming up, so we're all doing some pre-planning.
Oh, I'm not doing
Jim
any of
asked
that.
Jim asked for pre-plans with roles
I
and
will-
ideas.
I will not be doing any of that.
You just go down to the local bar and get blackout drunk before the finale.
She's in chat.
Yeah,
That's what your character does.
just
Put-
I
throw that
handle
in chat.
D&D just like I do fathering. Yeah.
Daddy, do a good son. Here's Pokemon.
Well, time to drive you to school.
You boys are adorable. Hi, Adal.
I know.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing very well. I lost my voice the other day because I returned to doing live improv and I realized I haven't screamed in 2 years. And I did a scene where I
no.
screamed and the next morning my voice was gone. So it feels like it's back now, but let's see if I get real high. It gets a little cracky. It gets a little
Oh no.
Get a
little
little bit
fragile. It's a little
low.
Fabergé egg of a throat.
It's fine.
Well, thank you
Ladies.
for
Yeah, thank you for
I
having me.
don't, what's Fabergé?
Yeah. Thanks for being here.
It's a fancy.
It's like a duck egg.
egg.
Duck.
Sure, that one.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a fancy duck egg.
It's a
They
like
taste
fancy duck egg.
amazing.
All right.
It's the ducks from Willy Wonka.
Yeah,
You
do me a
eat the shell
So
and everything.
crunchy.
Yeah, do me a favor, buy a Fabergé egg on eBay and cook it like an egg. And
Nice.
then let me know
All
how
right.
that goes.
My sous
But film
vide.
it.
Please, my heart, I can't.
20 million hits on TikTok. Nice.
This egg sucks.
Probably.
Right
0
to
out
the
of
trash.
10.
It's so dry.
I'm not even going to finish it. Just throw it.
Oh my god.
You've offended the aristocracy.
Was that one of
Apparently me.
Are they those eggs where they have them in the museum and they got like jewels on them?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
The Fabergés.
hmm It's like
The
a bespoke,
priceless
well-crafted. Yeah. It's a mantelpiece.
The Fabreggies.
Fabergés.
Who's doing a recap?
Previously on Botched.
I punched a hole kind of in a pipe and then the guards took us away. I
How
think.
wild would it have been if Adal had done it?
Yeah, you've been in prison. So we could read like you've been in prison for how many years now? In the mines? That would be a good one.
You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Just make it up.
Every
Only-
day's the
only
same.
three of
down
us
here.
Welcome back, listeners, to the
Oh.
20th episode of our 7th season. Thanks much for tuning in again. We are going to start about right where we left off last time. As you guys have just sat down for bed in the barracks, and you've talked about your plan to escape prison, and you all feel these tiny eyes just staring at you, and you all look over, and just sitting on the bed, maybe 2 feet away, staring at you, is a small halfling. And that is where we're going to introduce our super special guest, Adal Rifai. You may know him from such gems as Hello from the... I can't fucking read my own writing. From the Magic Tavern. Hello from the Magic Tavern.
From the Fabrical Magic Tower.
Hey, Riddle.
He fucking was coming as he was reading at the same
Oh,
time.
it's so good. It's too good. And his new show, The Monster Line. Thanks, Adal. So this halfling is literally sitting on the bed next to you guys, just watching you, awake. Everyone else seems to be asleep except for this halfling. So you're pretty sure this halfling has heard your entire escape plan, but he also has like a small chef hat on. And those are all the details I have about Adal's character. So, little Donnie Frosting, if you'd like to give any more information about your character.
Yeah, absolutely. So you mentioned it's a small chef's hat. I do. That's absolutely correct, but I do want to expound upon that just a bit.
Sure.
So I don't know if you all are familiar with like the Bocuse d'Or or any sort of like international cooking. The chef's hat. Are you familiar with like a tall chef's hat?
Oui.
Famous. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it looks like a long muffin.
Behind. Yep. So famously, the chef's hat has 100 folds in it, and that each fold represents a different way you could cook an egg. Little Donnie Frosting's hat has those 100 folds, but then each of those 100 folds have their own 100 folds. So it's kind of a magic hat, and each of those 100 within 100 folds represents the different types of eggs that you could cook 100 different ways. So this guy has been everywhere. He's cooked for everyone. There's barely anything in this world he hasn't cooked or tried to cook. He's adorned with, it almost looks like militaristic in terms of he's adorned with all these medals, different sort of like crosses and stars, and just it almost looks like he's in the military, but it's all from like cooking competitions, and he's crafted his own, and friends and family have made those for him. So he's very, very proud of his culinary abilities.
So those are pinned to his prison outfit.
Yes, he
Okay.
he fought tooth and nail, and he said, either kill me now or let me go in with my medals, because without them I'm nothing.
They were tempted. They were tempted to kill you on the spot because that's a lot of trouble, but you did have snacky snacks on you, and they were like, okay, well, if you're going to
Yes.
provide food like this. However, you've been kind of disappointed with your time at the prison. How many years have you been here, by the way?
I feel like I've probably been there 8 years.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So at no time in 8 years have they let you cook anything but like old moosh and just
Sorry, old moose?
moosh.
Moosh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Slop.
it's just the nomenclature for slop. Yeah, you're not sure what it is. They just give you a
Moosh.
hodgepodge of you don't know what ingredients they are. And then like weak potato water. Like they give you very little to work with. And so you've been stifled. Your creativity as a chef has been stifled.
Yeah. Sorry to get hung up on this. Moosh. Is that
Moosh.
M-U-S-H?
MOOSH.
Okay. In my head, I was like, I understand I'm in a fantasy world. Have I been saying moosh wrong? Have I been saying mush?
No, mush is one way. Yeah,
Le mouche?
mouche is totally it's the French mouche.
Fish
Yes.
à la mouche.
Amuse moosh. Yes, I get it.
Amuse mouche. Yes.
To delight the palate.
Now, however, this is currently nighttime. The next day, there's supposed to be a big celebration, and you have been excited for this because they basically have given you all kinds of different ingredients, different meats, eggs, cheeses, like herbs, spices, all kinds of stuff, because they want to throw a big feast for all the prisoners. This is the first time in 8 years you've ever seen this. So you're pretty excited about that prospect because it'll be the first time in 8 years you've actually been able to cook like a legit meal. So that's just the setup, I suppose. But yeah, you've just been listening to them talk about how they're going to escape the prison the next day.
Perfect. And you nailed my eyes. I have tiny, beady little eyes.
Sure.
And it almost like Anya Taylor-Joy, they're very far apart.
Okay.
Cute. That's cute, actually.
Thank you.
I think the fish thing is gonna narc on us.
Look at his little fractal hat.
Nah, I don't know. 'Cause he seemed persuasive enough where he got to bring in all his shiny buttons. I gotta trust a man with buttons.
I mean,
Yeah, he seems weird. Let's all kick his ass, right?
oh man.
I'm sorry, sir. I believe that they're talking about you.
Oh, fish thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my eyes drifted apart as I aged. Listen, my name is Little Donnie Frosting, and he puts his hand out like it's going to be kissed, although no one probably does. Enchanté.
Boob.
Oh, thank you for
Fist
boobing
bump.
my hand. Thank you.
Fist
Wrist,
boob.
wrist bump.
I'm not a fish thing, to be clear. To be sure, as well. I'm a halfling.
Oh, hey, oh, by the way, don't eat any of the food. It's gonna be real bad this morning.
Oh,
Did- We heard about it last night.
yeah.
Did your eyes drift far apart that way because you slept on your back too much?
No, that would be a flounder, I think. What happened was, I'm a wizard inside the kitchen, also a wizard outside the kitchen, and one day a spell went wrong and my eyes became enemies, and so they've slowly ceded territory between them. It's a real Azrael Palestine situation, if you've heard of those fantasy areas.
No comment.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on over there.
You're a smart one, I can tell. Smart one to have no comment in that. It's a sticky situation.
I'm sure they could find common ground between the two of them.
Yeah, with
Oh, you
the
would
space
think.
between those things for sure.
You would think the space between reminds me of a little song. I cook in the kitchen and I fry up eggs. Everybody, please cover up your legs. There might be grease and it might splatter. I'll serve you on a plate or even platter. Boom, 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 boom. And it seems like the song's going to keep going, but he just keeps going boom,
Someone-
boom, boom.
You notice that a half orc rolls over a couple beds away. Shut up, Donnie! Try to sleep. No songs after 9 p.m. We've talked about this.
Sorry, Monty.
Just rolls
Monty's
back over.
a bruiser.
It seems most people here are.
Yes, not me, not me. The only thing I beat is eggs.
Oh, do you work in the kitchen?
Well, sadly, no, but I believe today's the day, if I remember correctly.
Oh, sorry. But hey, great idea. Instead of cooking the food that is
Well,
we think is going to
sorry.
be poisoned.
Sorry,
something
you
poisoned.
can't. I'm so sorry. To be, not to be rude, but manners insist that you can't start a sentence by saying "good idea." You put forward an idea, and I'll be the judge of whether it's good or not. I can't say, "Hey, funny joke." A man walks into a bar.
No, I want to hear the end of your funny joke.
No, I want to hear the end of your idea.
What if we bust it out of here instead of cooking food?
Oh dear, I've had the idea for sure in years 1 through 5, every day. But they're watching, and they're always watching, and I feel like some of these enforcers, these brutes in here, especially Monty, I feel like they're inside men, if you get my drift. I feel like they work for the system, and if they tattle on us, they will be rewarded. So it's best not
Yes.
to ruffle feathers.
So we should
I think that is how it works, as far as
Yes.
I understood it.
kill
Yes,
Monty.
You're smart as well, yes.
So we tattle on them first.
Ooh, I've never thought of that. Accuse them of breaking out, and then while the guards are busy, we break out.
Or we could accuse the guards and then they'll attack the guards to get favor for themselves with the warden from us.
Oh, it keeps
Perfect.
once removed. Delicious, delicious.
I'm just probably going to go in the sewer.
So I shouldn't kill Monty.
Or we could cover ourselves in shit.
I mean,
Well, that is the way
it's
out, yeah.
normally the way I get out of any situation I'm in. Just coat myself in shit and walk on through. But, I mean, what? There's a giant feast tomorrow. Is that right, voice in hand?
Yes, tomorrow night the feast is supposed to take place at about 8 p.m.
And this
just as it's getting dark.
little boy is going to be cooking all the food.
Yeah, little Donnie's supposed to.
Okay, okay.
And should we tell Donnie about the poison?
I mean, he's been sitting here. I think
you
knows.
already told him
Yeah,
twice.
We told him a couple times.
Oh, okay.
Oh, tell it
Directly.
again. Tell it again. Tell
I
it
mean,
again.
he said he was a wizard in the kitchen, so he probably knows when he sees
Well,
it.
that's what I'm just saying. Like, what if we use little Donnie as like our
Bait.
inside? Okay, we can go down that avenue.
I was set back in time by a wizard.
We ain't got time to hear your backstory.
Do you think he can do that?
No, we ain't got time for your
Not
backstory.
again, Ned.
We can use little Donnie here as like our inside man, and maybe like we can like double down on the poisoning, right? Maybe not severe. Maybe it gives everybody upset tummies, and everyone runs to the pucatoriums, and then we can use that as a distraction to get out of here.
I don't mind cooking with poison. I've used it before, and I'll use it
He
again.
knows how to cook with poison.
Okay.
Are we
So-
Is
using?
that how you got in here?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think how we got in here.
I'd rather not talk about it, but if you must know, I'll sing it. Well, and it turns into like this real, just like a Tom Waits, like just a dirge, just like real sad. Well, I cooked for a bride and groom 8 years ago, and I made and it goes on. It's probably 22 minutes. It's like whatever that Bob Dylan song he released in like 2019 was, that was like way too long. So it's like a 22-minute
Alley-oop 'em?
song. Yeah, and by the end of it, you still can't kind of parse through the lyrics. They're just a little too dense, and it's a lot of metaphors and similes.
Please, Donnie, I just want to go to sleep. Please.
So they sent
Sorry-
back the
sorry,
steak
Monty.
for the third time, and then you poisoned them.
Yes, the steak went from medium rare to medium well, and by the time it got sent back the third time, I slit their throats.
Yes.
That's a TLDR that I can get behind.
So
Understandable.
you'll see them
Absolutely.
in medium hell.
Ooh, yes, I like that. I'm going to make a medal that says that. Yes, medium hell. I'll put that right next to my medal that says "fuck the chef." Yes, brilliant.
So you didn't earn all those. You made them?
I earned some, made most.
You can make something that you earn, like a little treat for yourself, Ned.
Really?
That's true.
Yes, whatever boosts your self-confidence, I say.
I thought all approval was supposed to come externally from other people.
Well, not
Yeah.
when not when you're in prison. I think you should set expectations. Monty hasn't given me a compliment since day one. Have you, Monty?
Just please go to bed. I'm begging you. I'm so tired. I want to eat food tomorrow.
Yes, see, it's not forthcoming in giving flowers to anyone. No, not at all, not at all. So what kind of poison are we working with? Do you have it on you?
Oh.
That was unclear. The warden just made it seem very obvious that the food tomorrow would be poisoned.
Oh, so someone's already on it.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, I think someone's trying to steal your thunder.
Oh, interesting.
Was
little
the warden
Donnie-
trying to pass the blame onto you?
Little Donnie, you're the only one cooking tomorrow.
Okay,
no.
okay.
You are allotted to have 4 assistants if you so choose,
Mhm.
but it's just you're the main chef basically.
Gotcha. I see.
So you'll have
Understood.
all the raw ingredients. So you're just getting a whole, like, just crates and crates of different raw ingredients. So
Perfect.
Yeah.
Can I come clean with you please? I feel like we're friends, family almost.
Yeah.
So friendly, us together.
Yes, that's what I glean. I was being like a large fish in a recreational pond, a little coy. I am the one doing the poisoning. It's me. I'm the poisoner.
Can I insight that real quick to see if he really knows that he's going to be poisoning people, or if the warden is going to poison everybody and then blame little Donnie on it?
well, how would you incite the warden?
Oh, how would I?
Is Donnie bullshitting us?
Because you're getting
Yeah, because he would think that. Okay,
because you're also getting that information secondhand from Heck, I believe.
that's true.
Who we can't even be sure is on our side anymore.
You
No.
still don't know where I was.
You check the level bubble on the top of their head.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
They're on the level.
So Donnie, you're gonna be the chef tomorrow.
That's right, the head chef, the only cook in the kitchen, the only bean in the pod. And if I may, I get to choose, if I so see fit, 4 assistants. And I've already chosen 3, me, myself, and I. Now I just need one more.
Can I be your smooth chef?
Smooth chef, yes. I
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
like soup, but with moo in it.
No,
'cause
no,
I'm a
I get
cow.
no, I get it. I've been a chef for many a year.
A lot of cow jokes in that profession, huh?
Lot of cow. Yes, you would not beef leave it. See, it's like believe it, but I replaced the first.
I get it. It was
instance
good.
of be with an
It was
additional
good.
EF.
Everybody laugh.
What's his
Uh-huh.
face in the bed? I'll laugh if you just go to bed, please.
I'm
so
applying for a
tired.
job here. Hold on. What kind of experience do you need?
To be an assistant in the kitchen? Well, I
Yeah.
think you need experience holding upwards of 4 ounces of wood.
Uh-huh.
For any spoons you might need to stir a pot. You need to be able to withstand upwards of 98 degrees.
Okay.
It gets a little steamy in the kitchen, but not too hot. There are some devices to keep us cool and blocks of ice and such. And you need to be able to follow instructions. Can you do that? Speak now.
Yeah.
Heck just looks at Ned.
Well, Willie, we all know that 4 ounces is more wood than you've ever handled.
That is correct, sir. Yeah. But I am charming,
So okay, so
And I know how to cook bird pretty good. Is there bird on the menu?
Yes.
There's always bird on
Mm.
every menu.
Multiple birds.
Multiple
We mu-
birds.
We could fricassee a falcon. We could grill a goose. And others.
What about canaries?
Basically, anything Lil Donnie gave on his wish list of cooking items,
Okay.
they brought.
Yes, we are serving cast iron canary.
Oh, that's where I'm at. I can get down.
crushed through a chinois,
A shoe.
shoot
Chinois,
through a chinois.
yeah.
Yes, a chouar. We can Dutch oven a dove. Whatever. Yes, whatever you see fit.
All right,
you
all right,
you
all
all
right,
will help
all
me.
right, little
make
Donnie, you
the
don't
menu.
have to twist me. I'm in.
And then how do we get from the kitchen to the pipe?
Garbage. We can just
Through
go
the
out.
garbage
We can
chute?
just go out through garbage.
What about the grease trap?
Is there a grease trap in the kitchen, Donnie?
Yes, there is a small door. Now it has no lock, but it has been booby-trapped. If you open the door more than 22 inches, I don't know why 22 inches, if you open it more than 22 inches, a torrent of grease will flood out and burn you alive. Is
I
that what you're
think
talking about? the
There
grease
might be
trap?
like a valve that you need to
Oh,
turn
the
to
valve!
like flush
Yes,
it. To
there-
flush
oh,
it.
absolutely. Yeah, there's a flush valve. I'm sorry. I
I
thought you were
also
talking about.
think I could probably fit that 22.
There's also just a drain, like a small drain in
Yeah.
the middle of the kitchen.
Yeah, there's a drain.
Hey, I think this is gonna work out. We could probably just go to bed now.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no more planning, right?
I'm out.
All right. Ned falls asleep almost instantaneously.
Where's Ned's friend?
It was a different building.
Ah, got it.
Same with Callum. Callum Eddy and
oh
Raymond
shit!
Schreiber.
That's right. We
They're
need
both-
Callum. Oh fuck.
Yeah, we can't just all exit ourselves. We got to get Callum out too.
Yeah.
before I go to bed myself, I've been rude. Could you, for at least three of you, and one of you can tell me about the fourth, introduce yourselves quickly to me?
Sure. My name is Willie Chinaski, and I'm a mountain dwarf miner,
Are
barbarian.
you a mountain dwarf?
Am I a hill dwarf? I'm a hill dwarf because it's a hill Willie. That's right. I'm a hill dwarf.
Lovely. Nice to meet you, Willie.
And I got a pet canary on the outside waiting for me, old Chickums.
Oh, and you're still willing to cast iron a canary?
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, this ain't the first Chickums that I've ever had. I mean, I've gone through multiple cave canaries that, they come and go as the mining does. So, want not, waste not.
Yes, nary a bird is not cooked. Canary a bird. Who else do we have here?
My name is Heptane Unit Cavalry K, but these guys call me Heck.
A pleasure to meet you, Heck.
I'm Bessie May. You can already tell that I'm the last of the Western bovine born. Well, Eastern bovine born. I'm not good with directions or talking.
Yes, I see it in your eyes. It's all clear now. And who so snoozes this snoozer over here?
Oh,
That's Ned. He has a thing with turkeys. Don't talk about turkeys.
Oh no.
What?
One of my favorite expressions
Turkeys.
is "Let's talk turkey." Oh no!
Go back to bed, Ned.
Have to remember not to speak that out loud.
Ned's bed, baby.
he does like a Batman thing. He's from the future, but was born yesterday. I don't know. He's got a hard-on for the T word.
Stop
Batman
playing
thing,
into
that's-
his delusions, Willie.
No, I'm just trying to get everyone up to speed about the insanity.
So you said a Batman thing. Sorry to switch horses midstream, but it seems like more of a Marvel thing to me, like a Cable situation.
It's like kind of Cable, but like also he does like a Bruce Wayne, Batman voice change.
Interesting.
It is true. It's very Cable now that you've said that out loud.
Can I ask you something I've been tolling around in my head? Is Cable named such because he's the son of, two of the most powerful mutants, and it's a combination of the names Cain and Abel?
I have never considered this.
No, it's because he's the link between the future and the past.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I was just I was serving up food for thought, which is all I can cook in here for the last 8 years. Food for thought. Isn't that right, Monty? How's your relationship with your father?
He's dead. He died while I was on the inside. I wish I'd die too so I could get some goddamn sleep.
Well, here's what I can do then. Then when we get into the kitchen, I'm going to grab an empty potato sack and go out and get Caleb and just swoop him on up and keep him in the kitchen if that's all right. You think that's going to work? And then we throw him in the grease trap with us?
Just put him in a potato sack.
Yeah, just sack him up.
I think that's a horrible idea. What
All
I do
right.
think you should do is put them in a potato sack, but keep 3 or 4 potatoes to put on top. That way, if a guard peeks in and says, "Let me check," they'll peek in, see 4 potatoes on top, and go, "On your way." Or they might take a sword and go, "Let me check," and stab through a point in the bag, which at one point, the sword or dagger will hit a potato and not your friend.
And then we don't even have to julienne them. They'll already be cut.
Yes.
God, I
absolutely.
don't get this chef life. I guess I'm just too nice.
Yes, we are, but we are a bit of bastards. We're a bit of fuck-offs. We're a bit of bird shits. Yes, yes, yes. Chefs are very rude. Lot of cocaine. Cocaine and laudanum.
Well, you got to make it through that 14-hour shift somehow.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. My dating life is horrible.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what the waitresses are for, right?
Well,
No.
yes. No, of course not. I joke, I jest. I joke, I jest.
I worked at a restaurant. You can't fool me.
Well, should we all get some zays? And we'll...
Yes. So you all go to sleep, and at the crack of dawn, when it's about 6:35 a.m., you hear a rapping on the door as the guards are, issuing everybody to wake up, and they're barking outside. They're just like, "All right, time to wake up."
Woof, 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 woof.
Everyone's starting to rustle out of their beds pretty quickly, and sort of brushing themselves off, just shaking off the sleepy time, and everyone's lining up to go out the door.
I mean, like, are we going straight to the kitchen from here? Do we have to wait in line, or?
Now I hear the Batman thing.
Yeah,
Now I
yeah.
get it. Yeah, I get it now.
I'm ready to chop, chef.
Now, Little Donnie, you know that you were told basically as soon as you're exiting the building that the guards will usher you over to the kitchen because you're going to need to cook all day to make everything for
Gotcha.
to get everything done in time. This is going to be it's going to need to be an all day effort basically. So,
Of course.
so as soon as you leave the building, they're just going to take you right over there. Assuming you have 4 assistants, they'll take those 4 assistants.
Yes, I believe I've named to the guard. I've replaced me, myself, and I with the other 3, so all 4 are legally my assistants.
Okay. So when you exit the building, and you could see the other barracks is also emptying out of their buildings, and Little Donnie, you know since you've been here for 8 years, typically in the morning, this is just recreation time. They're going to mill around in the yard, just sort of mess around in there. Now, Adal, for your awareness, so the layout of the inside of the prison, because I don't know if Jenna told you or not, this is a circular prison. So your barracks are around the outside circle. Now, past that is a very tall wall, and then there are towers. There are 5 towers that are evenly distributed, or not evenly distributed, but they're distributed in certain points. And then the center of the prison, there's another one of these circular walls with another 5 towers. And then you can see that there's sort of like a city on the inside of the prison just past these walls. And there's this giant tower that is very ornate, and it's like a very shiny black, has spikes and like various levels of decayed bodies like strewn about them. People, the warden's name is Ben Way or Wen Bade, and he just throws bodies up there to make examples. So sometimes it's guards, sometimes it's prisoners. It all depends on who he's agitated with.
Is it like if Barad-dûr was kind of mashed up with the Dragonspire zone from World of Warcraft expansion?
Kind of.
Okay.
And so that's where the warden lives, is that big tower, and he's always watching. But each of these guard towers also has like Gatling guns and snipers and all that stuff, and they watch over. And then there's only there's a few guards that are in the yard, but for the most part, that's the layout. And nobody you've ever met has gone into that inner circle and really come out unscathed. And you've never, even in 8 years, you haven't gone into that inner circle. So that's the layout. And like I said, the barracks are all the way around, except for at the far back of the prison. That's where the cave is. That's where they send people to mine. That is where the hot boxes are. So if you're bad, they put you in the hot boxes. And in the mine, now you're roughly familiar with Calamity. He is a smithy. So they have a smith in there, and he just goes in there all day, every day, and that's just what he does.
Mostly making shackles.
Mostly making shackles and picks and shovels and stuff like that. So that is your sort of catch-up in terms of the prison.
It's a good food joke.
There you go. So yeah, so you leave and you notice all the prisoners are, going out into the yard, but there's a guard who's leading you over towards the main building where, the kitchen is, and that's where you'll prepare the food. Is there anything you guys are trying to do before you get to that building?
Is the guard who leads us, is the kitchen guard fat?
No.
Oh, okay.
None of these guards are fat. They're all fairly fit.
Fine.
Some are small, some are tall, some are more bulky than others, like the Goliath main guard. Like, he's very bulky. But everyone else, yeah, they don't really go with fat guards because they wouldn't really serve a purpose.
Oh, guys. So we're making this food, right?
Yes.
And then everyone's going to eat it.
Yes.
How's it getting from the kitchen to the tables?
Oh, I assumed. I gathered that the guards will probably not serve. They wouldn't stoop so low. So I
Right.
guess it's on us 4 or us 5. I'm sorry to be servers as well, front of house.
Couldn't we deputize some servers?
I guess we could. I guess I could maybe make an inquiry to see if we could get. Let me check real quick. And I think little Donnie Frosting, LDF, if you will, kind of turns around to see if he can get anyone's attention to ask them if he can recruit more people to help serve.
The guard that's leading you over towards the kitchen stops and turns around. Yeah, what do you want, little Donnie?
Hey, I feel like we haven't talked in 2.5 years. How is your
We talk
wife?
literally every morning.
I
Every
just-
morning I lead you to the kitchen, and every morning
You're correct.
you
I'm
make
being
small talk.
insane. Thank you. So I was wondering. So we're going to be so busy in the kitchen. There's so much we have to cook. So many birds. Is there a way to recruit some more prisoners so that we could have extra hands to help serve the food, so we're not wasting time with that, and the food doesn't get cold?
The plan is you guys carry it from the kitchen to the yard where there will be a line of people to carry it to the tables.
Yes.
The
All right.
warden doesn't want a bunch of extra prisoners going into the kitchen,
My idea
so there'll be a
sucks.
handoff.
All right.
Okay. Well, that's a good way for someone to get sick. If you want everyone to get sick and die, that's fine by me. Okay.
Well,
sounds good.
how would people get sick? It's only
I'll let
it's
everyone
only
know
like
it's
a
your
50-foot
idea.
walk.
I'll just let everyone know.
What difference? I'm confused now. I need educated.
I'm sorry.
Explain this to me. Why would somebody else carrying it make them sick, but you carrying it won't make them sick?
Chef, is he serve safe certified, or are you?
I am. Check
Oh.
my medal. Check my medal.
Are you guard? Serve
Well,
safe
I don't know what
certified?
that is. What is safe certified? Serve safe? Serve safe certified? Is that what it is? Are you just trying to be alliterative?
I mean,
Kinda, yeah.
it just shows that you're not ready for the kitchen. You can't handle it.
I don't work in the kitchen.
Exactly.
I leave you
so
to
you
the
don't
kitchen.
know what we need in the kitchen, then do you, sir? Persuasion?
Sure. Roll persuasion.
We need at least 2 servers. You think 2? 2's too many?
How's a critical 20 suit you?
Fuck yeah.
It's good enough.
Yeah. Thank you, Norse Foundry.
All right. I'll get you 2 servers.
Calametti's got strong hands.
Calmetti is working the mines. Calmetti
Even
has
on feast day.
Calmetti always works in the mines.
Okay.
He always makes shovels and picks. He will get off early today to enjoy the feast. He won't work till bedtime like he normally does. People normally just throw soup at his face, and that's how we feed him. But not this time. This time, Callum
He
is gonna
does
get food.
demand to be fed that way.
He loves soup.
His hands are so tired that he doesn't want to hold anything at the end of the
That's
day. So you just throw your soup
It's
at
a
him.
game. How much
It's-
of the liquid
it's
can you get in his
true.
mouth?
It's a Mountain
He
Dwarf
eats
tradition.
soup through osmosis.
I mean, I'm just going to have to potato sack him at the end of the day then. It just comes down to that.
All right, well then, can we at least have Ray?
Can you be more specific? Ray. There's
Ray,
a few
Ray
Rays
from
here.
the future.
Oh, that one. Raymond. Yeah.
Raymond.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess I can get you Raymond. And any other people in mind, or just pick a rando?
Yeah, Callum.
We
I've
tried
already
that.
told you no to Callum.
Pay attention, cowman.
What?
But how about we get him though?
No. What do you mean get
Man.
him? Like get him later for the feast?
Come on.
God, I tell you what. Sorry, Stephen. I tell you what. You're familiar with my sponsor on the outside, the Don? Don Cornelius Blue, otherwise known as Don Cord Blue or Cordon Blue. If you do us this solid, this favor, this tit-a-tat, it's nothing to you, right? But I assure you, I can assuage Don Cornelius to help you out. Give you money, protect a loved one,
Maybe,
get you a cursed object, whatever you want.
maybe kill my ex-wife's new husband.
Yes, of course.
I'd never work for ass wage.
And he looks around. He's like, all right, I might be able to sneak Callum in there. Why? I mean, I don't know why you want him so bad,
Well,
but
hey, you said he gets off work early, right?
yeah.
Just send him through to pick up the trays on his way out.
All right.
That way, bingo bango, you don't get in trouble.
All right.
Everything's great.
Sure.
And you'll be in Don Cornhole's flesh pocket in no time.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
right. That's
Caleb-
right.
I don't want to be in
Caleb's
anybody's
gonna
flesh
be
pocket.
so pissed. He's gonna get off a full day's work and then have a double shift.
That's why it's gonna be
He's
funny.
like, for once, I get to use my own hands to eat food, and then we're gonna throw her right into the
Nope,
kitchen.
you get to
Yeah.
carry food. Look, but don't touch.
Got him.
Free smells.
All right.
It's true. All right, fine. I'll make sure it happens.
I'm ready to karate chop some carrots. Let's go.
All right. So he takes you guys over to the kitchen, and the kitchen is it's a fairly decent sized kitchen, I would say, maybe 50 square feet for what you guys are used to. This is a big space.
How many prisoners are we feeding with 50 square feet?
Well, normally it's just moosh and potato water, so it's more than enough space for that.
How much space is the studio?
No, it's 50 square feet.
square feet.
Yeah, this is,
Is
about
it?
50.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
All right.
And then take away counter space and
Okay, 100 square feet.
Ooh.
100 square
fancy
feet.
that.
10
So-
by 10 room. Nice.
There you go.
Kind of the studio.
So yeah, so it's a fairly decent sized kitchen in here. It's pretty dirty though, and
For a
you
household of 5.
There's only 3 of us that live here.
it's pretty dirty, and most of your utensils and tools are pretty shoddy at best, pretty worn. They're not really replacing your your worn down items because who cares? You're making potato water and moosh. But you do notice that there is a line of crates, and they're all labeled with the different, spices and herbs, vegetables, fruits, meats, seafood, like all these different things that you asked for, Lil Donnie. It's in here. So he leads you in, and he goes, "All right, well, you have till Warden wants food ready at 7:30, so it can go out on the table so eating can happen at 8."
You got it, dude.
All right. Well, all right, I'm going to go back out of the yard and let everybody know who the servers are going to be.
All right. See you later. Bye. I always forget you're a yard guard.
Yeah. I just lead you to the kitchen.
It's just fun to say, yard guard.
I mean, I
Would it
guess.
kill you to say it on your way out, yard guard?
Yeah, God. All right.
Kind of fun, right?
You know what? Yeah, it's a little bit fun.
Yeah,
I-
all right.
You know what?
The famous.
You got it. You win.
Every day's a little bit brighter with Chef around.
Yeah. And then Yard Guard Steve leaves the room. And as Yard Guard Steve leaves, that is where we're going to take a break. And we're back. All right. So you guys are in the kitchen by yourselves. Well, not quite by yourselves. There is a guard standing at the entrance, both entrances. So there's a back entrance, and then there's the front entrance where you guys came in. There's a guard standing at each one, and they're just posted up. Now, these two guards, they are, well, one is a dragonborn, so a little bit bigger, a little beefier. And then the other one looks to be mountain dwarf, so a little shorter, but pretty stocky. So, yeah.
So there's seafood in here.
Yes.
I whisper to Heck. They got seafood in the middle of the desert. I think I know how
Very
this food's gonna get
suspicious.
poisoned.
It's fresh.
I know.
It's fresh.
Oh, definitely super fresh.
Yeah, it's fresh. Don't worry about it.
Well, does food from a river still count as seafood?
River
No.
oysters.
Okay. I just thought all
It's just fish, man.
right. Well, that's fish then. Fish and mussels and crab, like river crabs,
River
stuff like that.
crabs.
I mean,
At
technically,
least the
the
mountain oysters
West
are fresh.
is surrounded by ocean, but I
The
suppose it
mountain
would take you a while. Yes, Rocky Mountain oyster.
Right out the sack.
Is that what happened to the eastern herd?
Global warming.
know.
I didn't do it.
Mountain oysters.
I don't know what happened to them.
Mm-hmm. Served as
Well,
test-
let's start by let's unbox this crate here, or uncrate this box, however the phrase goes. These are our langoustines. Now, the langoustines
Chief.
are going to be for our first sort of amuse-bouche, which is just a little cup of broth, langoustine broth. As we unpack this, I'm going to lower my voice to a whisper so as to not arouse suspicion in the guards. How are we going to poison these folks?
I thought that you had the poison.
Yes, I have the poison. How do you think that I'm going to poison these folks?
Are you just asking us to play a guessing game?
I'm just curious who knows their way around food and poisons and what.
Maybe
I do not eat food, and I am immune to poison.
So if
Must
you
So
have,
I
be
would not
nice.
have the faintest idea.
Surely you're not going to put it in the salad dressing. Nobody will eat it.
right.
No, that would
So-
be too gauche.
Oh, chef.
Yes.
What if?
Oh, down, boy. Sit. Speak. Easy, boy. Good boy.
Okay. What if you had each different compound in a different course of the meal, so that as they ate it, it gastronomicked into like a poison with
Ding,
the
ding, ding,
finale.
ding.
Yeah.
But hold on, now what?
Yeah, you
All
got
right, I understand that this is what you're going to do, but what if somebody skips a course, and then they don't
Nope.
get the full poison?
Nobody in prison
Yeah.
skips
Who's gonna skip a course?
Oh, I ordered this medium rare.
moosh and potato water.
All right,
I think
you know
they'll eat
what?
anything you throw in
I've
front of
only
them.
been locked up
And
for a
that-
couple days. I'm not used to this yet.
And Ned, I will say bonus points for using the correct verb, gastronomique. Is
Nailed
that
it.
what you said?
I feel like I did. Yeah. I'll take credit.
Gastronomique together, whatever it was.
Did you learn it
Yes,
in the
very good.
Gastronomicon?
The Gastronomicon. Printed 30 years in the future.
Sure.
Yes. So we all know that langoustine roe, the eggs of the langoustine, has a very specific salt hybrid compound that, when mixed with the pits of cherries and mixed with the gallbladder of canary, and when drizzled with the oil of an ox's anus,
I'm writing all this down.
Yeah.
yes, when also combined with the meringue from a pie, and also the metal. Can I? Do I have any sort of insight, Dennis, into terms of what's silverware or just cutlery in general that the prisoners will be eating with?
It's wood spoons, and
It is wood. Okay.
they're not even giving metal knives.
That
so
makes
like,
sense. That makes total sense.
yeah, everything's
so much.
wood.
That when mixed with the wood from the ancient Ibira tree will all collectively set off a domino rally, if you will, of poison reaction. Within 10 seconds of their dessert, they will be dead.
Meringue from pie. And
Oxen ass juice.
spoonwood.
Yep.
Got it.
yes. Yep. Well, not in that order. Make sure it's not in that order.
I think I understand what you're putting down, Lil Donnie.
So we're
Perfect,
making
perfect.
stock or
Did you say
Yes,
so we
let's-
could stalk her?
no?
Stock who?
That's
Who?
illegal. Do you want to end up in real prison?
I don't, we're making stock or
Oh, yes.
Stock or what?
Langoustine. Langoustine stock.
yeah.
Look, what do I
Raw.
need to chew up and regurgitate from my first stomach?
Oh,
Oh.
So, little Donnie. So
Is that not
we're
how you cook?
going to fast forward through the actual cooking process.
a montage.
Oh, what?
Montage a
This
bit.
is literally.
Le mange.
It's Tristan's like. This is the most excited I've seen Tristan in years on the show.
So, little Donnie, I want you to
You
roll.
get montage through it. Sorry,
I
bud.
want you to roll
Hey, one word.
um,
No.
a charisma check and then a dexterity check.
Okay. Charisma check.
Everyone knows line cooks are charismatic.
Fuck
So
you.
would that
let me-
would that be a
Fuck
saving
you.
throw?
Give me my cigarette.
No, just a check. So it's whatever the bonus is plus a d20.
Who took my Red Bull?
Dude, when I was
It's like the number that's next to the skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. So
It should roll it for you.
roll a d20. That is a. Oh my gosh! It's a natural 20.
What?
So very
But
charismatic.
but hold on, it does say custom roll.
Did
Did
you
I do
punch in
something?
20?
No, I hit the die in the lower left-hand corner and then clicked on the 20 side.
Sounds good to me.
Oh yeah.
Let me
yep,
let me
that's
roll
it,
again
you're
to
good.
make sure something's not going on here.
Oh, another 20.
That was a 7. So yeah,
Nailed
the
it.
first
Yeah,
one's a
20,
natural
20
20.
holds.
So
Yeah.
you're sort of giving everybody instructions throughout the day. And so you critted. You give everybody the most pristine instructions. So everybody will get a
Yes,
bonus of
just
10
over here, and
to
you
their
just
preparation
jump
rolls
and
because
this and
you crit 20, which is insane.
What
Thank God we don't have to roll wisdom to understand.
what kind of roller? Shut up. What kind of roller are we doing?
So all of you are going to do
A high-low.
performance or sleight of hand.
Ooh. Ooh.
Or
I have one
Roll
of
my
those.
big metal die.
Plus
Oh,
10, you said?
no.
Yes.
I don't like either of those.
30.
26.
21.
25.
Okay.
When I was working at the line at the pizzeria Uno,
Yeah.
the head chef that was working the grill chain smoked cigarettes.
Nice.
But in one
Yeah, you light the
inhale.
other one with the other one.
No. But he would finish it all in one breath, chuck it, light another one, and continue
That's
cooking at the same
gross.
time.
Are you all in Chicago? Where are you at?
I was living outside of Philadelphia at the time.
Oh, there's a pizzeria Uno there.
they're all over
It
the
probably
place.
still stands.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Pizza Uno is kind of all over the place.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you Chicago?
I'm in Chicago. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
We have a Uno, a Duo. We have we're a pizza town, but I will be honest, our pizza sucks.
Hey,
Re-
I
Den-
like Chicago.
Dennis's favorite is Chicago.
Chicago style sucks.
I like
I agree.
Chicago style.
It sucks.
It's very bad. It's casserole.
Yes,
That's
it's a
what- that's
lasagna. It's
literally
a
what
pizza
Phil says,
lasagna.
Yes.
And those are two of my favorite things.
Well,
so.
fuck you then, Dennis.
Boom. So yeah, so all of you throughout the course of the day, you are making impeccable food, the most amazing food. It is just the greatest smelling food you've ever seen. It looks perfect. The way you're presenting it on the plates is also perfect. Like everything is just so good. You could not have asked for a better meal making. Little Donnie, you are also part of this, and you're creating amazing food. But you are also filled with this sense of pride, as like you've given these instructions, but these people have just picked it up like it's nothing, and then they're doing how you are imagining it in your mind. It is coming out on the plate. So like, this is the first time in 8 years you've been able to do this. So it's just sort of an awe-inspiring event for you right now.
Hey, thank you all so. Sorry, it's these cherries. You know how when you chop cherries, your
Get
eyes
the red
start-
streaks on your eyes. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
I can't hear those words. Can you hear those words?
Not a
Yeah.
not a
Yeah,
grain of
yeah, I
rice
can.
dropped, not a pinch of salt spilled. I am honored.
And we're tasting it all as we go out, right?
Don't. No. No. How much did you taste? How much
Ned.
did you taste?
Well, as long as he doesn't eat with the spoon, you should
yeah.
be fine, because you need all of the steps for it to work, right?
Using my finger.
Yeah, oxtail, rubber goose, mountain
Wooden
moose,
spoon.
Question,
wooden spoon.
little Donnie. So the idea, so when they eat all the courses, that they are fully poisoned. So how long after they ingest the final meal will they die from said
I
poison?
think he said 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
No, I said 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Wow.
Okay, so very
10
quickly.
I said
Got
10 seconds after dessert.
It's a
they will
tight
drop it.
fuse.
Okay.
Now, so the guards have been seeing these dishes and they're impeccable.
Yes.
Are they at all tempted to try some?
They are forbidden to do so.
Oh, wow.
Well, you know what? Isn't it customary to, in the kitchen, make a separate plate for the guard? Like, and just
The
leave it
house meal, yeah.
right inside the door so, like, nobody else can see them snacking on it? Because everyone gets a shift food, right? A shift meal.
According to these guards, they said they were directed not to eat any food.
Okay,
tonight.
sorry. Maybe I should have had little Donnie ask instead of me.
Is there any Dragonborn, Mountain Dwarf? I failed to memorize your real names. Are you two hungry, Peckish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not allowed to eat anything.
Eeyore.
Oh, I see. Yes, of course.
Windbait said no. Said we
yes.
would eat later after the feast.
Anything at all, or specifically these dishes?
We're not supposed to eat anything at all.
And sorry, who told you that? Who told you?
The warden.
The warden. And of course, the warden is in this kitchen right now watching.
Warden's got eyes everywhere. You know that, little Donnie.
I know that better than most, but I don't see how the warden got any sort of infiltration here. I know these 4 assistants. I know myself. The only thing I don't know is you two, and you two are the 2 I'm trying to help to feed.
We've literally worked every kitchen shift with you, little Donnie. Why don't you know me?
Wait,
My name's
so-
Francis.
And I'm sorry, I have worked kitchen shifts.
Oh, yeah. You're always in the kitchen. You just are only ever allowed to make moosh and potato water.
I see.
Kind of boiling the bag moosh.
Yeah.
It's like not being there at all.
Yeah.
honestly.
Yes, I see. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know your name. I'm just showing off for my friends. I don't want to buddy up to the
All right.
guards. Nobody looks cool buddying up to guards.
I guess.
Listen, buddy, Frank, was it? Francis, Frank for short, of course.
Francesco.
I like
Francis-
that. Francesco sounds fancy.
Perfect. Francesco, is there something that if I leave on the counter next to your station and I turn around and then I turn back around after 10 minutes, perhaps it will be gone and who knows where it went?
Roll persuasion.
That is going to be... that's 14 plus 2 is 16.
I love pie. I really love pie.
Yeah,
Yes.
pie
Any
rules.
kind, any kind of pie, I'll eat it.
Oh my God.
So
we all agree,
good.
pie rules. Pie rules.
Yes, pie.
Every,
rules.
everything that we made into one pie for him.
Pider House rules.
The pie house rules.
No.
My friend Zelda is from Pyrrole. Do you happen to like meringue pie? A nice durian meringue?
Does that have pie in the title? Then I like it.
Francisca, I'm being so silly. You're right. Let me carve up a big slice. Big slice, yeah. And so as let's see, as little Donnie, are we trying to kill the guards or knock them out, or what's your all's game plan?
Well, so yeah, we definitely need the guards to not be watching while we all go down the grease trap with
100
our
100p.
servers, our one
Yeah,
server.
But
Um,
are we trying to kill or are we trying to just
By the way, the grease trap, if you've been in the kitchen long enough to glance at it, it's like a 4-inch pipe.
Fuck.
It's not very big.
So we got to take out the trash at the end, and then get to the mines. So we need the guards to be out, so maybe dead, long enough that we can get to the mines.
I mean, if you guys remember, we've murdered before in here.
yeah.
Like
Yes,
that was
many times.
literally we didn't even get
Yesterday.
That
to
was
it.
self-defense.
That was
yesterday.
yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Okay.
yeah.
It wasn't self-defense.
They
Been here
came
a
right
day.
at us.
No, I started it. I ended it.
Well, we need our servers first.
I said it
we
was
need-
self-defense for me, not for you.
We need these guys out.
Because it's serving time. Like it's pretty much it's almost time for the feast.
It's
so.
time for the fireworks to go
So
off.
we need the food to go out, the
Yeah.
servers to be in the kitchen, these guards to be dead, and us to be booking it for the pipeline
That's right.
in the mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the very
what-
least, we need to tell Callum and Raymond, I suppose, not to eat the food.
With a wooden spoon.
Mm-hmm.
Face,
Ned.
okay.
We get to throw the food at Callum again. He's gonna be so happy.
a slice of pie won't kill the Francisca, and then I assume that was a dragonborn.
Yes.
And then if Francisca drops dead or passes out before the mountain dwarf guard, obviously that'll raise alarms.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be best to wait for that to happen, and then figure something else out.
Now you also know as soon as the food is served, basically you're just kicked out of the kitchen, and then you'll be part of the feast. Like so.
Okay.
So we
Well,
serve.
can I mean, is it like a prefix in terms of like it's going to go out one course at a time, or they're just serving everything at once and we hope that they eat in the right order?
You would have to specify that to the servers because they're
Well-
just going to show up and carry whatever they're given.
Okay, so we just need an expediter.
Yeah.
Can
That's
we-
great. Heck would be a great expediter.
A hexpediter, if I might.
My golly, it just might work.
All right. So Francis is like, so are you guys ready? Because like it's time.
Yes, I think we're ready. Let me just grab a couple of extra lobsters here, just for just keepsakes. Nothing really. see how sharp these claws are? These are not very easy to dull. Oh, these are pretty sharp.
What are we chopping with? Also, I mean, like, do we have knives?
Yeah, you guys have like
Oh yeah.
you guys have butcher knives and like what's that? The boning knives. Like you have a slew of different knives that are actually nice quality. They have bone handles, which is kind of weird.
That's metal as fuck.
So, but yeah, so it looks like they were made from some sort of bone and then attached to this metal. But the blades themselves were pristine, anyways. So, all of your
Try to
tools.
slip one into the slot where the
Grappling hook?
what's
Grappling
it
hook?
called? Grappling hook. Yes, thank you. Where the grappling hook used to be.
Like a small one.
Yeah,
Like you could
sure.
fit. You could maybe fit like a.
any knife that would fit there.
A paring,
Paring
knife.
knife.
Yeah,
Tell
you
me
could,
how big the knife is, and I'll fit it.
Okay.
It's one of her talents.
Sure. Like, how big's a paring knife typically? Like 4 or 5 inches?
Yes.
6 inches.
Anywhere between
From handle to tip. is about you.
anywhere between like
Okay. I'm gonna say
3
6
and
inches total.
6.
It varies
Depending.
depending on the size of the pears you're going after.
So we'll say it's 6, but it's really 3.
Sure. The blade is 3.
Yeah.
The knife is 6.
The tang's.
Well, the water's cold when you're washing it, I'm sure.
But the ice is slippery.
right.
Sure.
Yeah.
The crow
I'm
flies
gonna-
at midnight.
Roll sleight of
I'm gonna
hand.
hide that. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna just let you do it.
Come on. It's a 16.
I mean, and Heck's probably doing that while we're talking about pie with Dingus.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that bothers Francis, but Mountain Dwarf is staring at you, Heck. Like staring at you.
I think he likes you.
Hello.
I seen what you did. Think I'm gonna let you get away? Put a knife in there.
Heck is gonna lower their voice and walk over to the mountain guard and say, "I am working with the warden."
Roll.
They are not lying.
I know what to roll. No, okay.
Yeah.
But is it deception? 'Cause
They are not lying.
Well, no.
It's a nat. It's a
not
nat
yet.
20.
Hey, 3 nat 20s.
Yeah.
3 rolls, 3 nat 20s.
Fuck you, Dennis.
You're wrecked.
I rolled a nat 20 as well.
Did you?
Roll. I did. It's right
Did
here.
you?
20. Roll off.
The statistics of that are astronomical.
Hmm?
3 is fine. 4, no.
I got a 14 for my secondary roll.
I got a 15.
There you go.
Get wrecked.
So
Suck
yeah.
it.
So he seems very sussy about this whole thing. He's just like, it seemed very sus, but I suppose you did have that meeting with him, and he did say that, bring you with us after the feast or before the feast is over. So I guess that makes sense. All right, as you were.
And as Heck was talking to the mountain dwarf, I'm going to try and put a cheese grater under my chef's hat.
Okay,
Should be just the proper size. No, I don't think. I think a knife would stick out at any angle. so I
sure.
think I'm
Like the
gonna try a cheese grater.
triangle cheese grater?
Like the one. It's almost a triangle. It's more of like a trapezoid, like a 3D
Sure,
trapezoid.
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would be the roll?
You just do it. What's his
Okay.
face is focused on pie. The other one is focused on Heck, so
Oh.
they're distracted.
If that's the case, I'm just going to put a boning knife in my pocket.
Okay.
I'm going to take this whisk.
Okay.
Monster.
Damn. Hell yeah.
Bessie May, are you trying to sneak anything?
I'm thinking about pie.
All right. So you and the Dragonborn are both staring at pie.
How, ma-
All right.
how many decimal points can you go to?
You hear a bang on the door.
3.146.
You hear
5.
a banging on the door,
5.
and Francis is just like, oh yeah, yeah. You guys ready to go? We gotta take
first
food
course.
out.
Let's
I think
go.
we're all ready. Yes.
So Raymond and Callum are there. Callum looks kind of perturbed to be working a second shift right after getting
We
done with
did
the lunch.
that for you, buddy.
Wink.
Hey, okay, have fun.
Thanks. Real appreciate it.
You're gonna get double pay. You're welcome.
I don't get paid.
You're welcome.
So,
Double of 0 is 0.
and the guards are like, and make it snappy. We don't want the food getting cold. So they start plate after plate, taking them out. After about 15 minutes, I would say all of the plates have been taken out.
Damn, they're booking it.
Yeah. Well, the guards tell them to make it snappy. At which point you then are told to leave the kitchen.
Okay.
Did we ever? I know we talked about it. Did we communicate to the two people we needed to communicate to not to eat the meal with the wooden spoon?
No.
We should have.
Not yet.
But I mean, they've been running back and forth.
Yeah, they haven't had
saying-
time to eat yet. So
We do one word at a time each.
don't eat the food
with spoon.
with spoon. Anything
all.
else?
I love the last word is spoon, and they've probably been using a spoon the whole time up until the last word.
So yeah, so you guys are ushered out of the kitchen, and when you do, it's nighttime at this point, and you notice that the towers seem to have some sort of very festive red lights lit up that you've never seen before, little Donnie. So it's actually pretty bright on the inside of the prison at this point, and there are long tables where people are sat, and all of their courses are just around them, and they're just digging in, going into the courses. And yeah, so you guys head on in, and you notice that Raymond and Callum have delivered their last plates, and they look back to you guys.
Come over here. Come over.
They're right in front of us.
They walk over to you guys, yeah.
Tell them.
Nate,
Beth-
what's going on?
Besame,
Yeah.
remind me.
What do you mean remind you?
Way of the Shadow.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know. We might need to imprison ourselves with darkness.
Do a perception check.
Whispering, stealthily.
10.
Yeah, 10.
I
You
can
could,
also
you could do one too,
cast-
little Donnie.
pass without a trace on us.
You said stealth?
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, it's 5.
Bessie May doesn't notice anything.
I'm thinking about pie.
Heck, do you notice anything?
14.
13 perception for me.
Okay, little Donnie and Heck, you are the only two that happen to notice that there are no guards in the yard. And no guards followed you out of the kitchen either. You can't see any guards anywhere, for that matter.
Oh, let's go
You were
back
all alone in the yard.
We should go.
to the kitchen.
We should go to the pipe now.
Yeah.
Is this? I mean,
Let's
those
go
red
clog
lights.
that pipe.
Those red lights.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever seen them before. I mean,
no.
I know it's my second day here.
Little Donnie in 8 years has never seen the towers lit up
Okay.
like that. He has seen flares go off for people who try to escape, but these look like they're almost stationary, and every one of the towers has one on it.
All right, I'm just gonna make a quick.
And the yard is bathed in this red light.
Yeah. Is
Yeah,
there? Is
I don't
there
like that.
little Donnie Frosting?
Yes.
What's the quickest way to the mines from here? That's not through the yard.
It's the only way.
It's the only way.
Yeah.
But we're on the side of the yard, so we're in
No,
the right.
you're on the opposite side of the prison from the mines. So yeah, you're right in front of the yard,
We-
but yeah, opposite side. We're from where the
We
mines
could
are.
just go around the wall, right?
Yeah, you
Like
can walk
along the
over
wall?
there.
Let's try that.
Chef, it's been an honor to work with you tonight.
I don't think we served otter.
Oh no?
Yeah. The honor was all mine.
No witnesses.
Oh.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Would you like to get out of here, or are you staying?
You know what? This has reinvigorated my need to cook and to serve others. I will, of course, be coming with you, and I would die trying if it meant helping you all escape. You've given me hope. You've fulfilled my dream for 8 years that I've been dying for, so let me die for you. If I need to, if I can make it out alive, of course. That's
You keep
that's
saying
preferred.
that a lot.
Sure,
Of course,
yeah.
preferred. I'm just saying I'm willing to sacrifice my body.
Very willing to lay down your life.
Mhm.
Willing, but it's not preferable.
Sure. So you
Yes.
guys are making your way in the direction of the mines.
Going
Yeah,
fast.
but I think
How
Besame
fast?
Besame is passing without trace us to give us bonuses
Yeah, I'm gonna
to
cast
stealth,
pass without a trace on all of us.
Sure, it's fine.
to stealth bonus us.
Yeah.
That gives
Whatever,
us a
it's
+10 to
fine.
Stealth,
It's
Adal.
fine.
That's what you sound like. That's you.
Nice,
Yeah.
thank you.
What's that? What's the plus on that?
Plus 10.
+10 all stealth rolls.
Well, if that's not another nat 20 on this board,
19.
with a plus 10?
Yeah.
Well, that's rough.
Yes, it was.
I botched.
27.
Come on.
Ned got a 37.
So that's an 11.
That's still a botch.
14.
Ooh, you hate to see this. That's a natural one.
another botch.
Two botches.
Bro!
All right.
Oh no.
Oh, you were so close to instant death too. So
I try to sneak and my legs
Lil,
break.
well, not
and I fall and
Besame,
hit my
Lil
head.
Donnie. Besame, you're just stumbling, bumbling around, and you're
Your baby's day outing. Your
Yeah,
I
you
can't wait
just-
to get out of
your
here.
caffeine day
not
out.
quiet at all with your movement. Lil Donnie, you actually kind of sprain your ankle a little bit trying to be quiet. Not any negative effects, but you just sprain your ankle a bit. It hurts. It's a little. It's ow. Ooh.
I sprained my ankle trying to be quiet. This
Yes.
is like real life.
Yes. So how
Once
fast
you
are
get 35.
You're sneaking back
Nice.
home.
Hey, you're telling us we're almost all over that age, except for Jenna.
Young ass Jim.
Goddamn, Jenna.
Your
Birthday's
birthday
tomorrow.
It's my baby birthday tomorrow.
It's true.
Ooh,
but she's still
happy early
35.
birthday.
Thank you.
The So how fast are you moving towards the mines?
Is he going to have a minus to his movement with a sprained ankle?
Maybe a -1.
Okay, so Callum should
Okay.
carry him then.
All right, I guess I'll carry him.
You're the strongest one, Callum.
Yeah, just give me a third shift. It's fine.
I mean, if you don't mind.
Carriage. I'm carriage
If
now.
you don't mind, we're going. Come on, let's go. What were you saying, marriage?
I was just going to mock him. Like, oh, I have to escape from this prison, but I carry this halfling. That's not worth
Then
it.
you carry him.
And I think little, as they're fighting, little
carry
Donnie
what?
has his arms extended, going up, up, up.
Uppies.
Damn it.
Give him uppies.
Picks you up and holds you like a toddler, just holding you straight up, like a
And I-
toddler that has pissed its diaper or whatever. It's just
I
like dripping.
immediately zonk out. Yeah, I immediately fall asleep.
Okay. How fast are you guys moving towards the mines?
As fast as I can with a
Double
37
pop,
Double
stealth.
movement.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are basically sprinting.
But quietly.
Sure.
For
That's
Ned.
not that. Those two don't go together. Sprinting quietly.
We're not wearing like windbreaker suits, track suits.
Yeah, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying you
It's
can't
not like we're making
sprint
wishing-
sneakily.
You want to go outside? I can show you. We can sprint quietly.
I've seen you walk. You
Oh,
can't
God.
walk
No,
quietly.
I can't. God
So-
damn.
Give me another perception check.
There we
15.
go. 15.
Hey, twinsies.
11.
10.
Little Donnie's asleep.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so like
Okay.
we snuck out the yard, and then as soon as we got to somewhere,
Oh no, so you are making your way, but you notice that the walls, the outside walls of the prison, seem to now have these strange, sort of simmering runes carved into them, and there's this red light coming from along the walls. Looks like it's just glowing up the walls, and it looks like
shit.
it's going from the front of the prison where you were located before, and it's wrapping itself around the prison,
around.
around the
Around.
prison.
Marriage.
Marriage. So you notice that you are basically racing against the walls
Yeah, let's-
before you get to where the mine is.
Sprint to the motherfucking mines at this point.
Okay. Everybody rolling
Athletics?
athletics except for
Do
Little
we
Donnie
still
because
get
you're being
plus
held.
10?
That's
only for
not,
stealth.
That's just for stealth.
I feel like the stealth might have been.
Callan's
16.
rolling great, and Raymond's rolling better.
13.
15.
18.
Okay. You guys are, booking it at faster than normal pace. You were just running and running and running. And it's going to be close as the glowing lights are closing in, but you do manage to get into the mine entrance as that light closes behind you. And there almost seems to be a wall of this, like, shimmering, it's a little bit see-through red light. And you notice that as soon as the circle is built, because you glance behind real quick, as soon as the circle is complete, these lines start to like almost light on fire, like you were lighting up gunpowder on the ground, and it's just all of a sudden just shooting its way around the prison yard. But you guys instinctually think, I'm gonna keep running. So you guys keep running through the mine system. Now, Heck, Raymond, and Ned, you know where to go. So you run immediately there. Now, it takes a while because it's a few hundred feet. And as you're running, the ground starts to really rumble and shake. There's something going on here. But you make it to the pipe. It's been uncovered for the most part and punched a couple of times. I don't think you guys opened it. I think you just punched it. So, yeah. So the pipe is sitting there. What are you doing?
Guys, this pipe, it would take like half a day to punch through it. We gotta open it quick.
I rage,
Okay.
and I, Oh, you know what? Can I use Cunning Strike?
While he's looking that up, Callum,
Yeah.
You know anything about this cap?
I mean, I made the seal. I mean, it's not a cap. I welded it.
What's the best way to open this?
Fucking a hammer?
You got one?
No, not on me.
We got a whisk.
I'm not giving up my whisk. I'm using reckless attack
Okay.
against this,
All right.
so I get advantage.
Sure.
I think
Oh,
with
that
all
was-
this commotion. Oh, go ahead.
It's a critical 20.
All right. So you literally get so pissed that you bear hug this shit pipe and you rip it out, covering yourself in feces as it explodes out, and you're covered in poo.
I told you this was my plan all along.
And as the river of shit
And
erupts.
so you guys get in the pipe and slump down this shit pipe. And as that is happening and the ground is shaking and going crazy, that is where we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
Everybody here in chat, stick around. We got a second episode coming at you as we take a short break. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers, the OG Lone Ranger, Big Jim, The Nuck, Lord Chronic, Skinner, B-Mel, Shanda Panda, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Bread2287, Lost Limey, Scabby Goose, and Zukari. You want to support the show? I got it, Tristan. If you want to support the show, you can do so by heading to very stupid websites like freedomvalleyhorsepace.com, dickblood.me, dickblood.club, cornhub.icu, sexwithwookies.com, pigrickets.com, mookmulk.com, or buytheseviagra.com, or simply patreon.com/botchpodcast and support where you can. Thank you to our newest patron, Hot Ketchup on Cold Ice Cream.
Oh, that guy sent us so many messages. I think guy.
You want to support us but can't do it financially? Head on over to iTunes, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to the show, and leave us a 5-star review. Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music on all social media, or you can find their EP on Spotify. Thank you to Emily Swan for album art. You can find her all over the internet at a swan named Emily. Want to send something to the studio? You can do so over at P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 17325, and we'll open it up on stream.
Wait, was there no God King?
No,
there's
God,
no more.
God King is dead. Adal,
Yes.
man, thank you so much for spending the night with us.
Thanks for having me.
Why don't you let our listeners what's going on in the monster line?
Yeah, so it's I play a southern vampire. My co-host plays a full werewolf, and we are two monsters living in a monster area outside Spokane, Washington, and we're trying to help. We're almost like Ray Donovans for the monster community. We're like fixers.
Okay.
So we're trying to help people with their problems. Yeah, check it out.
Does Magic Tavern have any live shows coming up?
We do. We have a live show December. I don't know when this episode will come out, but we have a live show December 17th at Talia Hall in Chicago. We'll also be doing a show Saturday, January 21st at San Francisco Sketchfest.
Hey,
And
let's go.
I never want to correct someone, but you're mispronouncing the podcast. It's actually called Hello for the Mad.
Sorry, I have a refractory period that is more than an hour and a half.
1 week, you say?
Love it.
And as always,
When you're thinking about delicious, delicious pie, so your mouth's drooped open, just salivating, thinking about that delicious chocolatey crust, and your stupid dwarf friend bust open a sewage pipe and sprays chocolate butt butter into your mouth. Scream, "Botch!"
I
And
hope
we'll
we get
throw
to.
up on you.
I hope we get to talk turkey soon.
we'll see you next week.
We salute you.
Oh shit, that's right. You even pointed it out to me
You
twice.
said, "I know, I got
Ah,
it."
fuck me. All right, cut this in mid credits.
Yeah, okay.
We salute you, Bread2287. You are this episode's
Most
Most
wanted.
wanted.
God damn.
Fucking idiot.
I am an idiot. I'm sorry.
All right.
Hey man, thank you so much.
Thank y'all for having me. I really
Yeah, man,
appreciate
it was fun.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
I will, Jenna. I will email you my audio file. I assume
Perfect.
Wave is okay.
Yeah.
Wav.
Anything's fine.
Wav.
Adal,
Mav?
would it be
Yes.
too much to also have you record one of our intros? It's only 30 seconds, so
I'll
we can
send
play it
you
at the beginning of
the
the episode.
Script.
We
Not
send
at
you
all.
script.
Yeah,
So,
not at all.
Oh,
When
awesome.
would you need that by?
Oh, whenever.
Yeah, whenever.
whenever.
Tomorrow? Is that okay?
Oh, pff, yeah. This
Absolutely.
episode's probably not coming out for 2 months, so
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay.
Is So we assume that the gnome drowns in the river shit on the way out the pipe.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah, maybe
We'll
Lil
find
Don
out. We're
wants to
going
come
on
back.
break, so.
All right. Going on break.